Welcome back, everybody. So one of the things that I like just as much as Halloween is Disney. As you can see by my pictures here, I used to actually have my study Walt Disney World themed, but slowly I've been transitioning that over to my year-round Halloween themed study. So I have decided today it is time to finally get rid of these pictures, change it out for something more spooky, more Halloween. So today, what we are going to do is fill in these picture frames that I bought. Now, I bought these 6 new frames from the at-home store. I was a little disappointed when I purchased them because I feel like I was a little misled by their advertising. I thought I was buying, buy one, get one free, because all of their signs say BOGO on them. Buy one, get one in one font, and then in another font, 50% off. So it's not buy one, get one, which is 50% off. It's buy one, get one 50% off. So I ended up spending a little bit more on this project than I was hoping to, but I still think it's gonna look great. What I usually like to do to save money actually is when I wanna swap out my artwork, I usually will keep the picture behind the frame. So when you open up the frame, you'll put a picture in, just put my seasonal picture on the back of the frame, inside, and then I can just swap it around when I want to, change it out. As I like to do for Halloween, I change out all the artwork in my house to something more spooky. But I'm not going to do that this time because I'm actually going to be reusing these pictures because I still love Disney World. I'm going to make one of my guest rooms into a Disney theme. So that's why we are going to be making something new. So let's just go ahead and pop open this frame. Now, I just wanted to get an idea of what the frame size looks like. Now, this is actually a lot smaller, so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, redo some of the placement on these pictures. As you can see, I'm a little bit anal as how my pictures get arranged. I work in facilities, so I like everything to be pretty exact. But I think also part of this arrangement, I remember when I was putting it up originally, is I was trying to cover some existing holes from the previous homeowner. So hopefully it'll all work out. We'll find out in a little bit. But anyway, what am I going to use to put in this artwork? You may remember I got this book from the Goodwill store on one of my haul videos. If you haven't seen my haul videos, make sure you check them out because I'm always finding fun stuff like this. But the reason that I bought this book is because this artwork is just fun. It's kind of abstract, and I thought it would make a fun art project. I mean, look at this artwork. It's fun. So we have to basically just find the pictures that we like. We got to be a little careful. So if you're going to do this and you want to select a book, you're obviously going to want something that has a lot of imagery without the wording on it. And then all I'm going to do is tape it into the frame, and look at that. I have an artistic looking framed picture here. So hopefully I can get these to coordinate and have a nice little grouping. So let's go ahead and open up these frames, get them ready, and we'll take it from there. Okay, I've gone ahead and prepped all of my frames. Now the only thing I have to do is pick the pictures. So, good thing is there is so much extra space around this frame that I don't have to be too careful cutting it out. But one thing you could do is just take out the little insert, find your picture, trace it out, cut it out if you had to. But we don't have to do any of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and sort through this book and basically find my fun pumpkin picture here, and we're just going to rip it out. There we go. Now I just need 5 more. Okay, so I've gone ahead and tore out the images that I thought would work, and I have so many now, it's just a matter of picking which ones we are going to use. Now, offhand, I know I absolutely am going to use this pumpkin one. I simply love that. So let's see what else will work. Now, some of these that I picked out actually did have the words on them because I figured, again, these pages are so much bigger that we might be able to crop around them. So that's kind of hard to see there in the video, but it's some witches. So that's a maybe. I also have, oops, like a house, which is almost the same as this one. And here's, a lot of these have houses on them, it looks like, which I'm not really going for. I want it to be kind of abstract. So I do kind of like that one a little bit more. And this one has like costume in it. See, I love that you can play around with it. You get a different look depending on how you're gonna place the picture in the frame. Ooh, this one's good, I think. Love that witch's hat with the moon. Oh. Witch. Or, on the back side, I might end up with a cat. Oh, I like that one too. This one's a dilemma. Now, if you are really in love with these, you could go and photocopy them or scan them and print them out in color. But I'm just going to pick one or the other. What am I looking at here? So this is just like a ghost with some pumpkins. It's very hard to see what it is, so this is probably going to be a discard one. I'll just throw it away now. Too many good ones to pick from. So, what is that? Some sort of costumed character. I'm not sure I really like the costume character because this could really be art from anything. It doesn't really scream Halloween. We'll just go ahead and throw that one out right now. And here we have some more pumpkins with a house. Love it. Okay, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. But clearly, this one is my favorite. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just going to kind of place it. Let's see, how do we want it to look? Do we want more mouth? No, looks like pretty much, I like it like that. Okay. So, I'm not sure. All right. At some point when you're messing with these, you just got to be like going for it. But I can't, it's hard to decide how I want it placed. Kind of like it just like that, I suppose. All right, so once I've got it placed, I'm just going to take my tape. We closed an office. I told you I worked in facilities, so I once had an office that closed, and we always have so many office supplies. And for some reason, I don't remember where this was. It was some far off office. And rather than throw it in the trash, I'm like, I need a tape dispenser for home. So I took this tape dispenser on an airplane. TSA does not like that. They spent a good 20 minutes investigating this tape dispenser because, it's filled with some sort of, weighted sand or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to tape it here into place. With all this excess, you could cut it off or just fold it over like I'm going to do, which is a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and place the backing back in. I always throw these the old pieces back in because the white is great. So if ever I wanted to use this again in the future to like put you could center like a photograph, a picture or something in there. And what was left? All right, so the back piece. Oh, jumping the gun. These have these weird little corner bracket plastic pieces, which I'm not really familiar with. I haven't seen these doing my frames before, but I guess it's supposed to help hold this in there. So put that back in. Put this back in. Maybe go in. All right, stick it on top. And then my backer piece. All right, clearly I've done something wrong. Let me try this again. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's going on with these plastic backer pieces. I knew I should have paid closer attention when I was opening these up, because I don't know if they were supposed to go on the outside like that. I don't know. Maybe they probably are, because I'm noticing offhand that this does not have an easy way to hang it. There's no bracket, so I guess you're supposed to hang it, with some sort of nail, and these will grip onto it. Anyway, there's my one. I'm going to go ahead and find some pictures, put in the rest of my frames, and let's see how it looks. All right, sorry for the jump there, but it looks like my camera battery died in all of this work, and it is a lot of work. But part of that is my problem. As you can see, I've already hung up the picture frames. It took forever. I ended up thinking I was going to, totally rip on these frames, saying they are so hard to hang, and they are rather difficult to hang, because they have these sort of built-in hangers that do sort of a stepping effect, and if you don't, get your nails just right, I thought, it doesn't hang easily at all. And I thought, how in the heck would a normal person be able to hang that? Well, it turns out if I had looked closely on the back of the back of the box is actually a template, and it shows you where to drill your holes if you were going to hang this picture frame. But I don't think a normal person should buy a picture frame that requires a template. It just makes things far too difficult. But that being said, let me just show you the ones I ended up doing. So in the top corner, I have my roofs. It's got a picture of the witch in the window and a cat, and I don't know what's in that bottom window, maybe like an old woman it looks like. Skeleton man, the witch. This is the mummy, my pumpkin, and another trick-or-treaters with some pumpkins. So, I've got it centered as a group on the wall, got my little grandfather clock there. He might not stay, I don't know. But, I think it turned out pretty well compared to my Disney. So, I like looking at it. I'm very excited by it. I love the different designs, and it was so easy. I only paid 77 cents for that little book. The frames were $12.99 each, but again, I bought them buy one, get one half price sale, so got a little bit of discount on those. In fact, my Disney frames that you saw up here, they were actually $6 each. I remember that. I got them at the at-home store as well, but they didn't have the nice little frame, the matte with the double layer, which I think kind of gives it a little extra oomph, makes it look like it's a little more high quality, a little more expensive looking, I think. But let me know, what do you think? You think it is a fun project that you might want to try? I'm happy with it. So whether you think so or not, I'm pretty proud of my effort here. But just like I said, it took a little bit longer than I thought hanging these picture frames, and unfortunately now you can kind of see some old holes in my walls, so it gives me another reason to paint. I need a new paint color for my study here, so if you know a good paint color, let me know. What goes good with Halloween? I'm hesitant to go in orange, but maybe I can do an orange accent wall. Anyway, lots of fun things to do here in my study, and I'll take you along for the ride as we tweak up the rest of the walls and so forth and get there. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more DIY videos, product reviews, store walkthroughs, and so forth as we get closer to Halloween. It's only 6 months away now, I guess. 6, 7 really, I guess, with April. Anyway, I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Take care. Happy hunting.